I'm excited because my wife and I are gonna go on a fun, exciting date as soon as we drop off these guys for school, because it's a 7:35 in the morning coffee date. Good morning. It's not even 7 in the morning yet. It's barely 44 degrees. It's freezing, and I still went for my morning run. My goal, I used to wake up wanting to run, but thinking I do not want to run in the cold, dark. But then I changed my thinking and my belief to, if I haven't finished running before the sun comes up, then I've already got my first failure of the day. I think about all the New Year's resolutions that everybody's made, how many of them have already fallen off, and just thinking, why is that? We get excited about what could be, right? A friend of mine was saying the other day that a new year is like an Etch-a-Sketch for your life. You just shake it and it's a whole new start. I love that. And it is, but why is it that we set out to do these things for the new year, and then the new year comes and within days sometimes it's over? And I think it's because motivation doesn't last. Motivation doesn't last like behavioral, like disciplined habit lasts. And the problem is that to have the discipline to do something enough times until it gets hardwired in your head to become a habit, it doesn't last. You have to do the thing again and again and again until the thing just becomes like a natural thing that you do. You win the morning, win the day. And so my goal is to have already run, showered, gotten a start on things while the sun is still coming up. Then I go, actually getting a behind the scenes tour here, and I sit right there, try to make some things happen. So I went to the Magic Kingdom, Disney World for my dad's birthday with all the Davises over the weekend, and is there a military attack outside? This is so typical. All right, look at this. The second I start recording, the freaking lawn guy drives by at the... Maybe you can't even hear that. It's the funniest thing. Like it's been dead silent here for, I don't know, all day, 8 hours. I literally, as I'm hitting the button to record this video, the whole team of yard dudes just start growling their machines right outside of the window. That's the way things always work out, right? So I spent the weekend at the Magic Kingdom in Orlando at Disney World, and I just love the concept of two things that Disney does that they talk about that really resonate with me and just I love. One is the whole theme that dreams come true. It's the cheesiest thing in the world, but dreams come true is the best belief you could possibly wake up with to instill in your kids when things are going terrible, when it feels like the dreams aren't coming true. Just that belief that anything is possible, anything can be, and the dreams do come true. The other thing that they do at the Magic Kingdom is really this recurring theme of happily ever after, right? And you think about it, when a movie ends and they live happily ever after, a book ends and they live happily ever after, but then of course, you know, there's all the things that happen in life. You hear that? As soon as I start recording, it's like a smorgasbord of sounds of what if what if there is happily ever after? What if you can have happily ever after, like forever, perpetual happy ever after? And people that tell you, no, you can't have happily ever after because all these things are wrong, because all the things that are screwed up about the world. No, you can't have happily ever after. That's your reality. But what if, despite all the crap that happens, all the setbacks and obstacles and disappointments, and this guy's blowing all this crap right outside of a window that was perfectly quiet when I got set up to talk. But what if, despite all of that, despite any of that, you could still resolve to live life as if you are in the happily ever after phase of your life? That, to me, is amazing. If you could combine those two things, the deep core belief that no matter how long it takes, that dreams do come true, that it might take 15 years to have the 3 months that change everything in your life, and the fact that despite all the setbacks and imperfections and obstacles and problems, that you can be living happily ever after from right now on, is amazing. Oh, by the way, I just stopped recording and took everything down, and there's not a peep outside.